posted a video in so long, and that is because your girl is 10 months pregnant. Okay, and I am having a natural home water birth. Very dramatic, and I just really wanted to document my journey the last couple weeks building up to my labor and delivery, because I've never gone through this. This is our first child. I have never given birth, and I'm like, oh my God, what do I do? What are the steps? What do we do? So I am documenting this journey to help with other young ladies or young men out there who are interested in a water birth at home. So a little back history. I started off with a traditional hospital journey. I had your typical OBGYN for 37 weeks of my pregnancy, okay? And I decided to change to a natural home water birth because I just was not feeling the hospital I was at. It was too much going on. I started to feel like my voice wasn't being heard, like my concerns were not important. So I changed to a home water birth, real simple. So with that, I had to switch over to a midwife and a doula. So what is a midwife? Boom. A midwife is the person that takes the role of the medical professional that delivers your baby. So instead of the OBGYN, you got your midwife. Now my midwife, her credentials are, she has a bachelor's degree of science as a registered nurse. She has the master's degree of science in nursing midwifery, another master's of science in nursing, and she is also certified with over 13 years plus of experience. She's an older woman. So contrary to popular belief, I mean, I don't know if it was just me, but I thought midwives was just somebody who has experience with delivering babies. Like, I didn't know that there were so many credentials that you could have. I didn't know there were so many just educational obstacles that you have to overcome in order to be a midwife. So that really put me at ease, okay? Now, how I found my midwife. I found my midwife through Yelp. I kid y'all not. I did not know any moms in Las Vegas. That's where I am right now. And so I just got on Yelp and I did a lot of review reading. Y'all know people be going in on Yelp, okay? Now, once I found the place that had the reviews and the credentials that made me feel most comfortable, I called them and I asked for a consultation. Now, at the time, I lived some hours away from Vegas, so I did the consultation on Zoom. And during the consultation, I just asked about, you know, what's the process with having a midwife? What services do they provide? What services do they not provide? And then lastly, I asked them, do they take insurance? Now, the midwife company, y'all, I'm out of breath because the baby's still in here. But anyway, the name of the midwife company that I'm receiving services from is called Baby's First Day. And they do take insurance. And let me tell y'all, without insurance, child, it's expensive. $5,000 out of pocket start off. But anyway, that's another for later in the video. We're gonna talk about the financial portion. Okay, next was a doula. I need to find me a doula, midwife doula. Now, you don't have to have a doula. What is a doula? Boom. A doula is more of the emotional support, the person that helps you set the mood, set the tone, keep the energy where it needs to be in the room, either be the support person you need physically in terms of, like, you know, massaging your back or offering you whatever you need to be comfortable, or they can also coach whoever you decide to bring in as your support person, like your husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, whatever. It was very important to me that I found a black doula. And once again, I had no references, so I ended up hitting Facebook this time. And on Facebook, I asked all the moms if they knew black doulas. And they gave me a lot of references. But I ended up actually just asking my midwife straight up, like, hey, I want a black doula. Have you ever worked with any? she didn't give me no attitude. She ain't look at me crazy. She just was like, boom, here go a whole list of all Black doulas that are accredited, that I've worked with personally, that I think would be excellent. Now, that's one thing I can say about midwife that's different from my hospital experience. When I was telling the hospital that I really, really wanted a Black doctor or a Black staff member, they were so offended. They got so mad. They tried to explain to me why, you know, it shouldn't matter, why I should be comfortable with whoever they provide to me. And I just feel like birth and delivery, like labor, is so intense, it's so personal, that if you ask for your mama to be in there personally, they should say yes, period. You feel me? So me, that was a red flag for me of why can't I have the staff that I'm requesting to make me feel comfortable while my body is being cracked open, okay? But that's another story time. So anyway, I called the long list of doulas, and I interviewed a couple over the phone, and it was one I really liked, and I invited her home, and she came, and we had an interview, a face-to-face interview in the living room. I really loved her vibe, so I hired her on the spot. Now I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what the facility looked like my very first day. I'm about to show y'all my very first visit. Right, I am in the airport bathroom on my way to Vegas to meet my doula and my midwife. Check me out. So this is the place. It's called Baby's First Day Maternity and Women's Health. Oh, yep. All right, so this is where they took my blood pressure. It's for my YouTube channel. I'm gonna record the whole thing. Nice comfy chair in here. All right, so as y'all can see in the video, immediately, diverse team. You see a white girl, you see a Hispanic young lady, you see a Black woman. That's all I was asking for. Hospital was a little bit of diversity. I don't know why we had so much shade going on. Little diversity, you feel me? But anywho, yeah, so at my first appointment, I signed in, I sat down, and they took me and my mother-in-law to a smaller room where the midwife, that was our very first time meeting, the midwife just asked me a series of questions that I pretty much already answered before. We were just going over it again. In addition to going over the questions again, she also felt my tummy to see the positioning of the baby, well, to feel the positioning of the baby. And then she also did a quick ultrasound to verify what she felt, to see how far he had dropped down into my pelvis and everything. She also took my blood pressure and, yeah, just asked me any concerns that I had. Oh, look. My biological mom sent me my first baby backpack. Look at that. Super cool, right? It is February the 26th. This is the baby bump. That's so shiny. And I just got, dun dun dun, another package from my mom. Let's see what's in it. I don't know how I'm gonna fit all of this in my car on the way home. It's an activity chair, and it's from newborn to toddler. Okay, so now let's talk about the materials that you are going to need when having a natural home water birth specifically, okay? So, and the cost. At the end of the first appointment that I just showed y'all, I had to purchase something called a birthing kit. It's in this box. I have not opened it. I can't tell y'all what's in this box because I don't know what's in this box. But I do know that it is the materials that the midwife and her staff need to deliver the baby. So I'm guessing intelligently that it's probably some sterilized tools in there. So that's why I just didn't want to touch it. I'd rather just wait for him to get there. But it's $35, so that wasn't much. Next, you're gonna need a tub large enough to birth in, obviously, because it's a natural water birth. Now, you do not have to purchase a tub. If you have a tub at home that you feel is a sufficient size and you are confident in your cleaning and sterilization skills, I say go for it. I have seen plenty of natural home water births in people's home tub. But me, I decided to rent a tub. Now, you can purchase your own tub, like if you just want to have a birthing tub. But I promise you, it's $1,000. Over $1,000. Matter of fact, I'll show you how much it costs. This is the brand of the tub that I'm renting, not the company that I'm going through to rent it. Doula doesn't actually rent tubs. You have to purchase them. So, and to purchase a tub, the birthing tub that I'm renting is $1,199. That's a lot, right? So that's why I say, me personally, I mean, I'm not going into the doula or midwife business, so I personally don't see a reason for you to purchase your own birthing pool, spending all that extra money. But if that's what you want to do, if you don't feel comfortable using your tub, you can purchase a tub, or you can do the third option, which is renting a tub. So how I actually found a tub to rent, once again, I asked for a reference from my midwife. I told her that I didn't want to use my tub, and I asked her if she had any references for rental. And the rental company that she sent me the contact information for is called Pearl, like the stones, Pearl Baby Tubs. Yeah, I sent them an email. I told them my due date, and they told me to rent the tub. It was $380, a lot better than $1,200. So I said, all right. And the rental comes with the setup. They set it up for you. They take it down for you. They are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for the 37th week and 41st week of your pregnancy. So it don't matter what time you call them, you go in labor, they come in with the tub. The tubs are lined with a fresh, new, sterilized liner. So you don't have to worry about scrubbing on your hands and knees with bleach. They come with a clean tub, and it comes with a liner that's freshly opened out of the pack, and it is disposable. So they throw it away. And for the next client, you know, the next client gets a new liner and a clean, fresh tub. I like that too. So that way it just put my mind at ease knowing that I wouldn't be in risk of any infections or anything like that. It also comes with a debris net. I'm not quite sure what that is. I'm thinking maybe to catch debris, like maybe if you poop, I don't know. And a tarp for floor protection. All right, y'all, it is now March 7th. My due date is March 10th. I have 3 days supposedly for this baby supposed to be coming out, and it does not feel like he's coming out. So I'm about to try to induce labor by pumping my breasts, like areola stimulation. And I just want to show you guys this pump. It's called the LV breast pump. It is wireless. You stick it in your bra, and yeah, I'm gonna flip around so you can see. This is how this pump looks. This is the box. It's a $500 breast pump. I got 2 of them. So yeah, it came in a package like this. Boom, there go your pretend unboxing. But you have to charge them. So it comes with these 2 cords, and I'm about to watch a tutorial to figure out how to charge this, because it is now the 7th of March, and as y'all know, I'm documenting this water birth, and it just don't seem like he about to come out soon. This connects to it. It's just like an extra piece. So yeah, I'll come back. Okay, so I figured out how to charge it. You put the USB cord into it, the little slits on the side. And you use a regular phone box charger. And you just, oh yeah, they're working. Check it out. So I'm gonna let those charge. I'm gonna put them on one of my boobs. All right, y'all, it's the 8th, and I pumped a little bit last night, and I got a lot of colostrum out. And I'm now at my midwife appointment with the hubby over there. So he got the shirt on. That's me. But yeah, I don't know if it worked for inducing labor. I mean, obviously it did not, because as you can see, the child is still in there. So now I'm just here in the waiting room. Waiting. Okay, so this is one of the patient rooms. This is where the midwife or her assistant typically sits with their laptop, where they ask you just your routine questions about how you're feeling, how's the baby moving. And over here, this is where me or the patient lays down. They take your blood pressure every time you come, your temperature, your weight. And this is where they hold the materials that they need for you. And then, even though it's COVID, the good thing about having a midwife and a doula is I'm actually able to have my husband with me, versus in the hospital, I wasn't allowed to have a guest at all throughout my whole pregnancy. So that's a good plus. It wasn't on video that whole time.
Alright, so have you been feeling better?
Do your house sounds kind of far away too, because their bath is just further away from our listening. So that cat cow position can really be helpful. Can you hear it okay?
Mm-hmm.
So definitely make sure you're doing them every day, okay?
Okay.
Because like I said, it can be the difference.
I'm about to do this belly casting kit. I got this at my baby shower. I have never done one of these, but I saw it on the internet before and it looks super dope. So let's see if it's easy. See, got some gloves in here, some Vaseline, I'm guessing, to help pop it off. We got a strip. What is that on my hand? What's this stuff? And some instructions. I need y'all to know that this is so messy. I had this over here, and now I done moved it back over here to the bed. This is so messy. All of this is so messy. But yeah, the rolls came like this, and you gotta cut the strips yourself. So measure them out. All right, this is what we got so far. Boobs look so huge. Can I put this on YouTube?
Yeah.
Dip that strip in the water, and then that's it. Y'all, taking this thing off was so painful. I swear. I wish it, I need something to set. See, this, I didn't bring my tripod. I swear, I'm not this video ghetto. But y'all, I just wiggled out of this thing. Like, It was so tight. I didn't know I had that much hair on my body, and so I just tried to pull this off. Alright, this is how it turned out. That is so cool. Ugh. Even got the little crease in there. Alright, thanks. That's the end of the video. I want y'all to know this March the 12th. My due date was March 10th. If you go past your due date, don't be discouraged. Supposedly, it's normal. But damn. Yeah, so I don't know how many days I took y'all through for this video, but it was a couple days and 2 appointments in between. So I hope y'all learned a lot. Wish your girl luck. I'll be back with another video when it's crunch time.